Hello, I'm Andrew Guida with SoCal Digital Marketing. And today I'm going to go over a question that a lot of my clients have been asking lately, which is AI generated content from ChatGPT or Google Gemini good for SEO purposes? I've actually been creating SEO content with ChatGPT since December of 2023. So it's been almost 15 months now, and the results have been really good. There's a few caveats that you have to do and make sure that you pay attention to when creating AI generated content, which I'm going to go over in today's video. So the first thing that you want to do is just know that Google is okay with AI generated content as long as you are providing valuable content for your website or your blog posts. In fact, Google has actually stated, according to Search Engine Land, that they've been using AI in their search results for a long time. They're also racing other search engines such as Bing and Yahoo to be responsible curators of AI content. So Google knows that this is here to stay, and these tools should just be used the right way. You shouldn't create spammy content, and just make sure it's quality before you post on your website, and then you won't have to worry about any negative impact. They've actually said that they won't ding you as long as it's not spammy content, as long as you're editing it or you're fact checking and making sure that the AI content is actually accurate. So another thing that I wanted to review, that, it's similar to using a calculator to solve a math problem. Like, Google realizes that it's just a tool. And as long as the tool is being used correctly, the content is still valuable for their website visitors. It's going to help your rankings. Search engines are actually using AI powered content for their own search results and then their own websites. One example is I asked Google to provide detailed steps in optimizing a website on Gemini, and it provided a pretty detailed response. One thing that I wanted to pay attention to or point out is how you can use AI to enhance the user experience. So what that means is when you're creating content on ChatGPT or Gemini, you don't want to just copy and paste it into your website. You want to do this. I think that this is really important, and it's kind of what's helping a lot of clients get good results. You want to break up the content with headings, subheads, bullet points, and images to make it easier for users to read and scan. So I pulled up my own website to kind of give an example. If you ever see a website that just has maybe one image and then a big block of text, that's not what you want to do. Google can tell that you pretty much just did a low effort job and copied and pasted whatever an AI created for you and pasted it on a page. You want to have different sections and different images, or even like media documents such as PDFs or video content to break it up. So if you have, most blogs or websites will have a featured image right here. Then you have some content here, but it's broken up with images and different call to actions. Then below, we do a different sectional layout with different subheads and a lot of spacing. And then there's a video. Same thing here, new layout, different font color for the subhead, and then more text, more images, and then we have some kind of folded down images and icons, bullet points, call to action. All of that really is kind of what Google is asking for when you are creating content on your website. You just want to break up the text and make sure that it's easy for users to read. Here's like another page where this is getting a little bit of too much text, but because there's numbered items here, some bolded headlines and images, I'm thinking that this is okay, but really what I want to do is start adding some sectional like layers on this page here to make it even easier. Like, here's a good example. This is a lot of text. Google does not want to see this on a website. So I should create and add a video content in here, maybe some more bullet points or subheads, maybe even a PDF document or a button, just to make it easier for visitors on the website to digest and read this information. One thing that you also don't want to do is regurgitate AI generated content. So what that means is instead of just asking AI to create a blog post about a certain topic, you want to make sure that the prompt is detailed. So you can add things like a tone of voice or a writing style. You can create content for a specific target audience, and then you can give the prompt a little bit of guidance for what to create. An example that I have written down here is create a blog post for a personal injury law firm. That's the tone of voice, the writer, who's using a writing style as a professional attorney with a target audience of anyone involved in an automobile accident. So then that's the target audience. So who it's going to be written for. And then the what is about the steps they can take when an automobile accident happens. I've noticed that when you give the AI a better prompt and you provide more details, such as the writing style, who to write it for, and then what it's about, it usually generates a blog post that is much better for the client or much better for your website than if you didn't include those details. You can also make sure that the AI content includes specific keywords. So to give you an example, I'll say include this keyword in the blog post. Then do personal injury attorney and a comma if you have multiple keywords, maybe personal injury law firm. You can say that and it will make sure that those keywords are included throughout the content. And then this thinks I'm still asking about the, so let me actually do the create a blog post so you can see how this works. So here's the prompt that I wrote down. So here's the blog post. It's giving you all the steps of what to do. And then you would just copy and paste the keyword prompt. So now it's going to make sure that it talks about these specific keywords throughout the content. Once that's done, another thing that I like to do is say create a keyword rich optimized title tag and meta description for this blog post. So now you'll also have the title tag and a meta description that you can enter in your blog post or your web page as well. I like to review these, make sure that it makes sense. So things like this where it says law firm name, you could take that out or include that branded name in there. Another thing, I see it right here too. So you want to make sure that you edit those, but these are nice because it at least gives you an idea of a title tag and a meta description to start with. And then you can, I always think it's a lot easier to edit rather than start from scratch. So that's all I have today to go over the AI content and how most SEO websites and even Google themselves, they're all saying that it's okay to use. And from my experience working on probably over 40 websites throughout the last 15 months, every time we use it and we make sure we edit it and make sure it's factual, it increases rankings for our clients. So yeah, if you have any questions about this video, leave a comment and I'll respond to it. Thanks for watching.